Bueno, chiques. Chiques. A veces tarda. Que, como iba diciendo, sé que el tema de Uzu está bastante caliente. Yo no quisiera tampoco putearles, la verdad. Como les dije antes, sé que vienen por chisme y tal, pero por unas horas vamos a dejarlo a un lado y vamos a disfrutar de esta tremenda obra maestra. Yo, sinceramente, espero que les guste. Yo espero que les guste y si quieren Uguzu, vamos a seguir con el tema. No os preocupéis. Mañana probablemente salga vídeo del tema. Mañana estaremos hablando en directo. Pero más que nada es por oxigenarme. O sea, no es personal. Tene, buenas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está? Póngale mod. Me da miedo. Me da miedo. No, y no sé si hay mod para este. Para el 3 sí sé que hay, pero... Que por cierto, mod los que tengo ya en Skyrim. O sea, que venga Dios y lo vea. Como iba diciendo, bueno, no sé ustedes si estuvieron en la primera partida que jugué de The Witcher, la cual, bueno, no sé siquiera si ustedes saben que The Witcher 2 tienes que elegir, digamos, entre dos rutas con dos personajes diferentes. Uno es Iorbe y otro es Roach. Ya hice la de Iorbe porque es mi main, o sea, yo soy Elfo Enjoyer. Así que hoy vamos a iniciar con Vernon Roach. Acá la toalla, para los amigos, la toalla. Un personaje al que la verdad le tengo bastante cariño, pero yo lo siento, o sea, como mi tuerto no hay ninguno. De verdad, que por cierto, tienen emotes nuevos. Y uno precisamente es de mi querido Iorbe. Mira, qué arte. Para los suscriptores también hay emote. Un emote animado. Y hay otro del pollo. Creo que esto ya es también para suscriptores. Así que ni modo. Pero bueno. Vamos a darle. Vamos a darle a ver qué onda. Cargué partida el otro día. Buenas, Garo. Y por cierto, para los que tienen cuenta en Streamlabs, lo de los cofres. También hay cartas, ¿vale? Hay cartas también temáticas de Witcher y demás, pero bueno. Vamos a darle con todo a esta wea. A ver, cargué partida. Porque juraría que tenía que recargar justo en la muerte. Justo en la muerte de... ¿Cómo se llamaba el borracho? Bueno, es la del elfo borracho, la verdad, no me acuerdo. No, pobre de mí, lo siento, yo te quiero, en verdad. Acabo de terminar de ver todo el lío de Uzui y no me esperaba que terminara de esa forma. Pues espere que todavía mañana más y mejor. Encrucijada. Mañana, de verdad, Caro, no... Hombre, sí es verdad que han salido cosillas. Pero todavía queda que ver algunas cosas. Esta. Esta, vamos ahí. Vamos a ir a los aposentos de este buen hombre y le vamos a dar con todo lo gordo. Y eso que no termina enero, estas últimas horas puede pasar de todo. Yo creo que sí, va a pasar de todo. De todas formas, miren. Bueno, ya como para... Es que tampoco quiero así como monopolizar el tema con uso y demás. Ha salido bastante información. De todas formas, yo me voy a esperar a contrastarla. ¿Vale? Porque no quiero meter la pata en ese sentido. Han salido muchas cosas y no quisiera yo tampoco aquí, bueno, ustedes saben, ¿no? Meterme en lío. ¿Cómo se llamaba este hombre? ¡Oh! Cedric. Ya está, mi pana. Buenas, Buda. Feliz 91. Mira, me pusieron el calendario de revés, ¿eh? Es que no quiero que me salgan Necker. Puede hasta salir que el pollo fundador encubierto y nosotros... Sí, yo me lo espero, porque el pollo siempre está metido en movidas de esas. ¿Ustedes se imaginan que el pollo era el cuarto fundador? ¿Has retomado la misma partida desde el punto antes de decidir? Yes. Look at this shit. Look at this. Voy a ir a verlo porque me quiere enamorar. Me dice, habla con Vernon Rose en sus aposentos. Eso es porque me quiere, ¿no? Quiero decir, porque me quiere trajinado, ¿o qué? Este año comenzó con todo. Mira, yo ya me voy de la vida, ¿eh? ¿Quién dijo 2024? Sorpréndeme. No ni coré. Al final, lo que pasó, Buda, es que están... Los afiliados están saliendo. ¿Por qué le has dado la espada al terrorista? Oh, fuck. No sé, voy a ver. A lo mejor puedo arreglar las cosas con él. Yo creo que puedo. Él es mi amigo, él me quiere. Si le tengo que partir la boca otra vez, se la parto. Ya ves tú, ¿sabes? Puedes hacerla igual. Ah, vale. Pues que me riña un poco y me diga, ¿por qué me has engañado con un elfo? Y yo, no, Rose, pero él te quiere a ti. Y diga, oy, pero luego me pegue, porque me he metido en su relación. Perdón. Es que soy el Fonjoyer. Ay, Dios mío, estoy nerviosa. Toalla. Ay, no puedo coger esa seta. En Skyrim podía. Y yo, en Skyrim, lo que quiero lo tengo. Uy, guantazo. Señores, si tienen cartas de Street Look, cangela. Cangela las cartas de Street Look, es muy divertido. Pueden decir insultos en lengua antigua. Gata rompehogares. Las admito, soy la Paqui. Bueno, es que solo mi audiencia de huesos amarillos sabe quién es la Paqui. Pero soy la Paqui de The Witcher. ¿Dónde está? Toalla. Ay, mira un gato.
Vernon's waiting inside.
Ah, me está esperando. Muchas gracias. ¿Tú quién eres? Voledor. ¿Por qué vas tapado? Mira, pues este juego no se me buguea demasiado. Se me buguea entero. A partir de ahora, te imaginas. No, calla, calla. ¿Pero qué hacen esta gente? Con las espadas en la mano. Señorita. ¿Ves? Lindísima. Me da igual.
Roach, things have gotten a little more complicated.
What the fuck were you doing with the Scoia'tael? You gave Yorveth a sword.
You followed me?
I've got others who do that for me, Geralt. Ves, to be exact.
¿Ves este regimiento de gente? Pues solo tengo a ver. Pasé, ves, me espía. Espero que no me haya espiado mientras me bañaba en la catarata aquella. Y ve, madre mía, que no. Eso no es un culo, Gerardo, son 2 caparazones. No te fías de mí, mal amigo. Eso no se hace, un mal amigo.
Yorveth and Letho had a falling out. I wanted to take advantage.
Who's Letho?
The Kingslayer.
Oh, you're sworn friends now.
Stop pissing me off. I tried everything I could to get him. If you'd trusted me, we could have captured him by now. The Kingslayer fled to Vergen in Edirn. He forced Triss to teleport them both.
Damn, he's made a mockery of us. If that's how he wants to play, I'll make him regret it.
No me acuerdo de lo que dijo Jaskier, pero sí que sé que hablé con él. Ve, se llama así porque lo vio. Creo que me buguearé ahora, dijo Gerardo.
I heard you have news for me.
Laredo has a deal with Kedwin. That merchant living in his house is Henselt's agent. For a pouch of gold, the good commandant promised to support Kedweni troops in the event of a conflict.
So what now?
I want that spy, to squeeze him for information. And I've sentenced Commandant Laredo to death.
Roach, we have to sail. We need to get to Edirn.
I'm not leaving until I deal with Laredo. The spy may know something about the Kingslayers. I wouldn't be surprised if Henselt of Kedwin was behind all this.
A ver, puedo darle... A ver.
Flotsam's ablaze. How did it start?
When Ves reported you'd met with Yorveth, I ordered Laredo to provide us with backup. The incompetent oafs were supposed to wait for a signal, but the crossbowmen were twitchy. We surprised them, but Yorveth, the Scoia'tael, gave us hell. We barely escaped alive. Many of my men are wounded, but Laredo's people... When news that elves massacred a dozen soldiers hit the trading post, 2 of the soldiers' fathers decided to take it out on an elven girl. You can imagine what happened next.
Ah, los mato. Ya está, listo, los mato. No me hace falta más nada, yo creo que podemos ir. Ahora mismo no... Creo que... Bueno, espérate. Voy a ver si tengo algún talento o algo.
I'll be back later.
Damn it, Geralt, it's not a date. You can't keep putting it off.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Quieres tener una cita conmigo? Yo solo quiero... Mira, ¿ves? Tengo 3 talentos, tío, en plan... Eso, covers, ya lo hemos visto, pero lo vamos a ver mañana, más detenidamente. Es culpa de que le hayas dado la espada al duende. En mi gameplay no pasó eso. Ay, es que, ¿por qué? Está celoso. Está celoso conmigo porque prefiero antes al duende que a él. Entendible, entendible. Más 100 señales. Coño, que me interesa, ¿no? Cuerno. Intensidad en señales. Yo también soy bastante intensa. Asia, Cuen. No, pero voy a tener que mejorar esta para llegar aquí, ¿verdad? Cuente... Ah. Oh. Ah. Vale. Sin miedo al éxito. Del dragón. ¿Quién será ese furro? No sé quién es. No sé quién es ese furro. Vale, ahora sí, ¿eh? Ahora sí.
Geralt, we don't have time. Let's get to work.
Está celoso. Yo lo entiendo, en verdad. Ay, no, me siento como si estuviera traicionando a mi tuerto. Porque prefirió a este Dwayne. Pero bueno, vamos con todo.
All right, let's deal with this spy.
Listen very carefully. I'm not repeating this. We have 2 targets. The first is a Kedwenny spy, Arnold Malaga. I want him alive. The other is Bernard Laredo, the trading post commander and a traitor to Temeria. We don't let his kind live. Arnold almost never leaves the residence, so we need to strike there. To get inside, we'll use Vess's unusual talents and Bernard's habits.
Stop calling him by his first name. It really rubs me the wrong way.
Whatever you wish. Laredo's house. The first floor contains guest quarters. Geralt had the opportunity to take a look. Regular patrols. Second floor, Laredo's bodyguards' quarters. They think they're the toughest warriors this side of the Yaruga, but really they're lame drowners dressed in colorful gambesons. Third floor, the Lion's Den. Here Laredo stores plundered valuables. It's where he sleeps, shits, and wanks off while staring at the statuette of a she-elf. Only the following are allowed to enter. Arnold Malaga, Laredo's mother, his cousin, and whores.
I'm not sure I still have that frog.
After making his round of the trading post, Laredo always orders 2 ladies. Vess will act as one of them. The house is a bloody fortress, but Laredo had it enlarged. The Witcher will enter through the extension. Vess will open a window for you. Once in, you'll have to improvise, Geralt, but you'll have the element of surprise. Vess can hold her own, too. Zenon and Rickard will cover you from vantage points. If things get hot, lure those horsens near the windows. I'll be in the courtyard with the rest, ready to enter in the extreme. I repeat, in the extreme. That's all. Any questions? No? Let's get to work.
Pero yo tenía una pregunta. Pero, comandante. Vale, espera en el callejón. Vale. Vale, listo. Vamos al ¿cuál era? Ah, es verdad, estaba allí. Hostia. Bueno, estaba un poquillo enfadado, ¿no? En plan, me da la sensación de que la espada... ¿Qué espada le he dado yo al tuerto? ¿Qué espada le di? ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿Por qué te dan celos del elfo? ¿Preguntas de la misión? Entonces no. Tranquilo, pibes. Hay Gerardo para todes.
You're too early. Return after dark.
Cállate, tonto. Me voy a dormir. Vale, medianoche, imagino, ¿no? Sí, ¿medianoche? Pues... a medianoche. Vale, vale, vale. Coño, puta madre, se ha parado la música de pronto y me ha asustado. Digo, ya, hasta luego, Mari Carmen. Hola. Caracol.
Your chariot awaits, fair youth. The good spirits of this tower will guide and protect you.
¿Qué le pasa a la gente? Hombre, a ver, sinceramente, prefiero, no sé, que le digan esto a Gerardo antes que se metan con él. Le diste la espada cuando estabais hablando con el Leto y os atacaron los temerios y el juego te dio la decisión de darle la espada al tuerto o apoyar a los temerios. Tú le diste la espada al tuerto, sí que no lo capturaron. Y pudo reventar a más gente. Grande mi tuerto. Vámonos. Lo que tiene que aguantar. Lo que tiene que aguantar la toalla no es ni medio.
Naughty girl, Daddy'll have to punish you. Ah, we're playing hide and seek now.
¿Lo puedo matar? Me gustaría matarlo, la verdad. Me gustaría meterle un meco en toda la puta cabeza. No veo. ¿Cómo que no es aquí?
You like playing hide and seek? I'll find you. Come on, precious. You'll love it when I mount you.
¿Cómo lo aturdo?
Naughty girl, Daddy'll have to punish you.
Aquí.
Ah, we're playing hide and seek now. Wait till I...
Ni modo. Por las malas, pues. ¡Hola! Matt busca a Elena. No sé por qué había leído Elaena. Digo, no, güey, Elaena es Temerio. Uy, el Temerio es Targaryen. Buenas tardes, mi reina hermosa. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Pues yo re bien, aquí merendando unos guardias, la verdad. Bastante fresca. Oigan, si yo voy más con señales y espadas, ¿de qué escuela soy? ¿De escuela del gato? No, porque la del oso creo que era full señales, ¿no? Pero yo voy como mixto, ¿no? En plan, ¿yo qué sería? Como mixto, ¿no? Así... Golpe... ¡Pua, pua, pua! Golpes así como bien locos. Mientras te meto un igni que te mando con San Pedro. Bueno, con Melitele. ¿No podías darle? No, no podía. Le estaba como dando, pero no me dejaba. Hostia, debería haberme metido una poción, ahora que lo pienso, ¿no? Ah, da igual. No pasa nada. Me lo tanqueo yo esto. Sí, debería haberme metido una poción. No pasa nada, el pibe este... Ahí está. Lo cago a piña. No podía darle, no... O sea, como que le daba, pero... Deja el arco. ¿Qué eres? ¿Un puto duende? Despacito, te quiere clavar cuchillito. Cuando te aturdes un besito. Uy, 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 uy. ¿Qué tal, mi estimada? ¿Cómo está? Busca. Pero ¿a quién? A Elena. La quiero cagar a piñas a la vieja, ¿eh? ¿Quién dijo que estaba en la tercera planta? ¿El Loredo? ¿Quién estaba, tío? Lo dijo la toalla antes. En plan... Lo escuché con estos ojos. Oh my fucking god. No vayas en Nicky, Gerardo, porque me ves que voy a empezar a liar. A dar hostias como panes. Me voy a cagar en todo, tío. Me pagaron $47 después de chambear con un streamer pequeño. ¡Hombre! La verdad es que sí. Vale, vuelve. Cállate, tontonabo. Hombre, la verdad, si ese es su primeros paguitos, la verdad es que... una se alegra bastante. Yo aún recuerdo... cuando recibí como... Bueno, no sé, ¿era comisión? Comisión, lo que... si no es mucho preguntar. Ahí vamos. ¡Socorro! ¡Socorro! Ahora. Aquí no puedo ponerme... Aquí no puedo ponerme... ¿Cómo se llama? El...
Oh. Who the hell are you? What do you want?
The key to the upper quarters. I know you have it.
You want to free the elven girl. Your efforts are in vain. Like in Ithleen's prophecy, the seed has been planted and will soon
Shut up
sprout.
and give me the key.
The key. The key. Where did I put it?
Ah, listo. La vieja me ha drogado. Listo. Listo. Coño, gracias. Me drogó la... Bien muerta que está, ¿eh? Hija de puta madre. Tómate un poquito, Gerardo, di que sí. Y yo que tiene aquí el Breaking Bad, ¿eh? Aquí, madre mía, el laboratorio de meta. ¿Qué coño es esto, tío? Ay, qué puto... Entre lo que lleva encima Gerardo. Qué asco, lo quiero cagar piña. Pero no vayas así, Gerardo. Que no me gusta, yo soy una mujer de acción. Esto es lo que me gusta a mí. ¡Oh, sí! ¡Sí! ¡Oh, sí, papá! ¡Dámelo todo! Coge eso, coge eso. Coge eso. Cago en todo, Gerardo. Esa era la madre de Loredo rezándole a un dios satánico. Qué mal rollo la señora, ¿eh? Buenas, Crono. Miren, para clips totalmente sacados de contexto, les recomiendo encarecidamente... Bueno, si quieren, un día lo vemos. Cuando jugaba Dark Souls, Dios mío, de verdad, yo pensé que no sonaba así. Te lo juro, yo pensé que no sonaba así, pero suena.
Stay away.
You're dressed like a whore, behave like one. First I'll plough you, and then I'll slice off your tits. Does that strike your fancy?
your own horse, son?
Bitch's bark.
Ah. No, tipo, en serio, de verdad. ¡Qué bueno! Qué bueno los clics en los que jugaba Dark Souls, te lo juro. Era mi mejor, pero mi peor época. Porque era una bestiaja, en plan, era muy basta. Me van a cagar a piñas. Me van a cagar a piñas. Y yo no tengo poción. Busca la llave de la puerta de la habitación de Loredo. ¿Qué pega con Loredo, en verdad? Estos ahora me los llevo. Por si a calcio. Esto también. Me mete el freco en el ojo. No puedo. Esto no me interesa. Buenas, Crono. ¿Le he saludado, por cierto? Creo que sí, ¿no? Si no, pues le saludo igualmente. Buenos días.
It's a trap! Look out!
A los gordos como tú me los meriendo.
Where's your white stallion?
Menos mal que no hay estamina, si no tendré un problema, ¿eh? Lo sé, querida. Lo hará. ¡Sufre! ¡Oh, sí! ¡Oh! ¡Sí! Literal. Uf. O sea, me he quitado un peso de encima. Te lo juro, te lo juro. Oh, sí. Oh. Cuánto me alegro, de verdad. O sea, cuánto me alegro que, que este señor esté fiambre. Sí. Espera, querida. Vale, no puedo.
Geralt, we've no time to lose. She needs help. Thanks, Geralt. I heard something behind that door.
Pero, cariño, ¿cuántos tatuajes tiene? Está llena, ¿eh?
Geralt, we've no time to lose. She needs help. We need to get her out of here.
1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6... Ay, ves, no me gusta tan tatuar. Bueno, en verdad, en general, no me gustan los tatuajes. La verdad. Pero a ella se lo paso. Comprobar mi... Vale. Una minita. Espera, a ver. Ropa. Parece.
Don't leave me here. Please.
You don't look like a whore, elf.
My name is Morrill. What month is it?
This is no time to chat. Can you walk?
I'll not stay here any longer. Even if I must crawl out.
She won't make it through the garden, Geralt. We must leave by the front. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
El lama.
It was snowing. This child has only a mother. When I realized I was myself.
Hostia, tío, qué duro, ¿eh? ¿Los estabais leyendo los subtítulos?
I can't make it. I think I...
Damn. Her water broke. Geralt, change of plans.
But
Back to the tower. I need a clean bed, hot water, and some time. We can't be disturbed. Go get help.
Derrota a los soldados del patio. Vale, mi reina. Buenas tardes. Gracias, muchísimas gracias. Doy clases los jueves y no cobro mucho. Espera, que me están masacrando aquí entre 4. Y no llevo golondrina encima. Está finito ya. Nani Koredeska. Buena, Robert.
Ya llegó el nalgoniano por quien no lloraban.
Ya llegó. Ya llegaron esas nalgas. Ya no vamos a. Derrota a los soldados del patio. Ya no hay que llorar. Llegó nuestro nalgoniano favorito. ¿Qué tal, mi estimado? ¿Cómo está? Gracias por ese bitecito. ¿Cómo anda hoy? Esta mujer lo mismo te raja que te hace cariñosa. Que sí, lo mismo, ¿eh? En plan, le da igual. Ella es matrona. Que le da lo mismo, ¿eh? No sé, me encanta, ¿eh? Multifacética. Pluriempleada. Me encanta, la verdad. Yo es que, a ver, sí es verdad que no sé en esta ruta. Derrota a los soldados del patio. ¿Pero dónde está el patio? Que como iba diciendo, sí es verdad que no he hecho esta ruta, no sé lo que me voy a encontrar.
Estoy aquí sobreviviendo y robando oxígeno.
No, hombre, no, o sea... Bendito el oxígeno, que lo compartimos con usted, mi estimado. Nos va a conquistar bajo la autoridad del pollo. Confirmo, Barry. Por cierto, buena. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo está? Buena, señor de las gráficas. Estaba hablando de nalga. Sí, bueno. Es que... ante nuestro nalgoniano Fab, pues... ¿cómo no hablar de sus urgentes nalgas? Quiero robar eso, ¿eh? Oigan.
Geralt, I see we're in time.
where have you been, Roach?
A little problem along the way.
Bendito problema, ¿eh? Necesito que no sea tan... Bueno, no. Necesito que sea más erótico. Vas a perder, Roach. Vas a perder. Vas a perder. Pierde.
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the Special Forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Va fail, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Jorveth. I will find you. The horseman ran away, but I'm sure he'll show up again.
Bloody non-humans.
Enough of Jorveth. What's with Laredo and where's Ves?
Laredo's dead. I saved Ves. Barely.
What happened?
Your plan was hardly the most.
A boy, Geralt! A healthy
What the-
boy!
Whose child is that?
Morals.
Whose?
We found an elf woman Laredo kidnapped almost a year ago. He was the father.
I'd never touch a she-elf.
Enough! We don't have time for that. The ship's waiting.
Why did you do it? Why? Don't touch me!
I hate this town.
Prepare the boat. We sail immediately.
What about the kid?
It's not coming with us. And who in this hellhole will take in a half-breed?
Saharim. Take it to Saharim in Lobenden. And make sure to tell him it's Moral's child.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. There, in a region known as Lormark, King Henselt of Kedwen had made camp with his army. King is the key word here, denoting the central figure in my plan to capture the Kingslayer. The special forces of King made the soil lie lightly upon him. Foltest had lost some of their customary enthusiasm, treating us to not one single joke of the how many ways can you skin an elf variety. Which only goes to support my theory that the human mind is capable of producing a finite amount of horror before some manner of reflection springs itself upon it.
Must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How in the world did Cleversig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Death Mold?
Scoff all you want,
¿Dónde?
Wars,
No, por aquí no es. Coño, no soy un calvo. Uah. Bueno, sí, déjense el calvo aún así. Joder, tío.
After which Sabrina Cleversig was burned at the stake, and the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass, still showing life signs with the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong, Deathmold. This country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded bear covered in scars, hounds all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the Edernian barons won't dare stand against you. You shall see that shortly. I've prepared everything.
Ay, qué mal rollo me da este tipo, ¿eh? Ay, el Desmol este. ¿Ves lo que pasa por darle el pincho al duende? Ay, bien bonito. Una escena bien bonita de dos hombres maduros. Bueno, no. Bueno, sí, uno más que otro. Que se quieren. Una escena muy bonita. Me alegro de haber contribuido a poner los pilares de ese amor. Yo en mi momento menos esquizofrénico.
Hail to Henselt.
Neil. Desmol. Está tapado aquí. ¿A dónde vamos? Ah, para acá. Coño, haberlo dicho antes, Sheila. Me cago en la más. Dos magos y no son capaces de pensar. Quita, coño. Pero Sheila. Ese ansia de protagonismo te puede, ¿eh? Es culpa de Desmol todo. Y de los cuernitos.
Strange. Levasig's quadruple sun is a short duration spell. It should have dissipated long ago.
An anomaly, perhaps? Not uncommon. The sheer amount of power she summoned. I doubt she attained complete control.
Stop discussing Sabrina Glevasic, or I promise you that heads will roll.
Madre mía, no te pongas en plan... Hensel andando tan tranquilo y los otros dos son normales peleándose detrás. Es que de verdad, ¿eh? Yo no sé cómo duraron tanto, vamos. Bueno, Sheila más que el otro.
Sire,
long live the king.
Oye, pues esto de ser rey me gusta, ¿eh? Los NPC se arrodillan ante ti y no te tratan como un bicho raro. Que te espere, Sheila. Que te espere, Sheila.
Long live Hensel!
Kedwen, always and forever.
Scum.
¡Quítate! Coño, tengo que andar más que el calvo, ¿eh? Creo yo.
And Demoven's cub, has he named his price?
El príncipe Penny... Ah.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
Este hombre también me da fucking asco, ¿eh?
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard-Carreg, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edirne.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought. To each of us. And the titles of Marquis.
Ooh.
We speak of Upper Edirne. Of coal and silver mines, numerous factories. The sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
¿Tengo que elegir? O sea, ¿cambia algo lo que elija? Hostia, esto ya de esto ya no sé nada, ¿eh? Buenas de Gurega, ¿qué tal? Guapas, guapos, guapes, guapestones, guapetonas, guapetones. Lo que creo que haría Hensel. Hensel no les daría nada. Sigue tu corazón de gordo cabrón. Ni modo. Es mucha plata. Es mucha plata. No sé ahora mismo, la verdad. Que tiene Caeswen aparte de madera. Es que no sé, a mí me cuadra mucho que Caeswen importe madera, porque tiene De hecho, Kaiwen en lengua antigua tiene un significado con respecto a los bosques. Yo creo que Hensel no estaría nada.
I shall give you naught for your worthless signatures. I have no need of them.
But your majesty, without our support, you'll forever be the invader, the occupying force, the enemy. The folk of Eden...
The folk of Eden follow Saskia the Dragon Slayer and Prince Stennis. I wish to speak to them. Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Eden sell for these days?
How much do you demand, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Cállate.
Shut up, Deathmold. I've rather taken a liking to this Saskia. Say your piece, woman.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Eden's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Hensel de Vard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Eden to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
A ver, no creo que Hensel peleara. Me llama poderosamente la atención. ¿Qué haría? Pero yo diría que Hensel diría el típico de mis planes para ti son otros. Se sube la túnica y le enseña el pito. Yo creo que eso es lo que haría Hensel, en verdad. En mi cabeza funciona completamente. Pero me llama la atención esto de luchar. Creo que le voy a partir la madre. Bueno, me la partirá ella a mí, probablemente. Claro que tampoco quiero provocar un cisma entre... Bueno, iba a decir, no, tampoco es para provocar un cisma entre Irving, Kaiwen, pero dame. A ver si lo puede patear.
Precisely why she makes a worthy foe. Don't disappoint me, Dragon Slayer. Please show me how it's done. Begin.
Es que Hensel tiene voz de enano de Blancanieves.
Facing one another in a chivalrous duel shall be Hensel de Vard Caraig, King of Kedwin, Sovereign of Caingorn and Malior, last of the line of the Unicorn, and Saskia, the wench who killed a dragon. The victor shall take Lormark. May the gods settle this. Begin!
Draw your sword!
No me hace nada. Hostia, y yo allá la reviento, ¿eh? Voy a dejar. Pues está en fácil. No, pero aún así, que no me hace nada, mírala. Yo voy a dejar que le haga. Yo voy a dejar que lo mate ahí. En plan, me da igual. Voy a humillarlo. Voy a humillar a este pibe.
Anunciamos que la creadora conocida como Sígueme queda desvinculada completamente del pollo. Deseamos lo mejor al creador, y respetamos su libertad para hacer lo que desee con sus redes y personaje de ahora en adelante.
O sea, que ya no estoy atada a la dictadura del pollo. Muchas gracias. Gracias por liberarme. Muchas gracias.
Turn your gullet into a clarinet!
Bueno, mira, vamos a terminar con esto porque si no...
Stop! Stop in the name of Creve, Freyr and Militale!
¡Hensel!
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight. Don't move, mutant! One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the fields somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't move! Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot! Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
These spectres were my soldiers.
Son apariciones. Hostia, precisamente creo que tengo Irdan mejorado. Exacto, pero el resto todavía le gusta la... Ah, por eso no... Vale. Que digo, qué raro, no ha leído lo del beat, pero es por la disco. Uy. Claro, entonces aquí no está Pipa. Ah, aquí no está Pipa. No. Coño, que lo digas en serio. Bueno, toma. Déjalo, toalla, ni te esfuerces. Ya me ocupo yo. Chicos guarguis, ¿eh? Aquí tienes a Demo y Sheila. Una gran pareja cómica. Coño. Ese se toca los cojones. ¿Cómo se nota que es rey, eh? Digo, a ver si hay que ir por algún sitio, pero no veo dónde hay que ir. Desmond. Uy, Desmond. Desmond era gay, ¿no?
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. We have to get out of here. Spectres are only susceptible to silver and spells.
Sí es. Ajá. Hostia. Este trabaja mejor que la pipa, ¿eh? La pipa tenía que ir cargándome yo a esta gente, porque si no... Míralo. Me da mal rollo. No sé por qué. No me causa confianza, en verdad. Bueno, Sheila sí, porque... Más o menos. Y Hensel también, porque, bueno... Es conocible. Pero el pibe este... Aquí los contratos de brujos son diferentes o son iguales. Si son diferentes, igual los hago en directo. Pero si son iguales, creo que... ¡Quita! Son diferentes. Ah, perfecto.
She's out to kill me. Stay close to me, sire. It's not far now.
Let's hope so.
Estaba hablando con Hensel, pero bueno. Porque el karma es un gato. Oiga, ¿qué se cuenta de Gurega? Es un arcoíris grimoso. No sé, a mí no me da confianza, no sé por qué. Porque, o sea... No es que haya visto, o sea, no he visto nada, porque si, yo qué sé, si hubiera visto algo o lo que sea, hubiera dicho, no, sí, pues me da grima porque creo que hace esto o lo otro, pero ¿qué? Esa cara... Se rebugueó, ¿eh?
dissipated or near its end.
Mírala a ella. Con su báculo. Es gracioso porque es un báculo. Culor que tiene este. Ole, eso sí que es la gloria temeria, niño. Míralo. Pero no. Pero no te vayas. Pero no te vayas. Van de paseo. Sí, sí. Vamos de paseo por el campo. Aquí no hay prisa ninguna. Estamos rodeados de zombies, pero don't worry. No pasa nada, el guión nos protege. Pero van lentísimo. Es verdad, van re lento.
Come on!
No estoy cogiendo nada de las apariciones. Porque... por poco me muero con pipa. Tampoco están dejando nada, creo. Mira, otro se volvió. Hombre, veo luz al final del túnel, ¿eh? Hombre, ¡hostia! ¿Qué me ha dado de gratis?
Death Mold, Sheeler, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took full tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go, then.
Sigue, convéncelo para que te... Hombre, lo voy a convencer, ¿no? Okay. ¿Te puedo dar unos orencitos?
Yes.
No me pone ni una axia ni un nada para convencerlo. Simplemente... Pues ha quedado buena tarde.
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
Okay. Tío, pues está bueno. No, ¿qué pasa? No tenía que convencerlo. Sí, ¿no? Siga Siki. A Civic. ¿Qué pasa? He hecho algo que no debía. Como que te saltas cosas. Ah, espera, a ver. No sé, digo, convéncelo. Ah, bueno, vale, lo convenzo. Espera, voy a ver. Vale. Pues vámonos. Las damas primero.
Let's go! Our armourer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time.
Vale. ¿Algo más? Siki?
Ah, we're here at last. The canteen, the most important place in the camp. If you ever get bored, you should find a monster contract or two on the notice board.
Vale.
Hello.
Vale. Siri, ¿dónde vamos ahora? ¿Siri? Pero Siri.
Here's where the king organizes tournaments. All glamour, ceremony, noses and cocks in the air. Between those, we kill time thrashing about with swords, pikes, chairs, the works. Good stuff, no holds barred. They pay well too if you know who to talk to and who to bet on. Excuse me a moment, Witcher.
Vaya, vaya. Parece que a alguien le gustan las apuestas.
How did the fight go?
You've a nose for this, Civic. You won again.
My gold?
You gonna bet on more fights today?
Of course. I'll come by later.
Vale. ¿Dónde vamos ahora?
See him, Witcher. Loosen his bonds a bit and he's liable to jump at your throat like a rabid mutt.
Déjalo.
Scoia'tael. How did you capture him?
Scouts found him wounded in the ravines. Someone massacred a small unit. The boy said it was a bloodbath, as if the Reaper just swung his scythe right through them. Whoever attacked them was very strong.
Any idea who it might have been?
No. But if they managed to ambush elves in the wild, I'd rather not meet them.
Right, Civic. Let's go see the king.
Esto me huele un poquillo turista. No sé, masacrar Scoia'tael. Solo hay una persona que lo hace re bien.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Civic.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha!
Bafel.
A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the Wraiths.
You think? Did they hire a Witcher?
Cállate, tonto. No es más tonto. Bueno. Se nota que aquí hay pané, ¿eh? Sí, mira eso nomás. Ay, ¿de quién será esa tienda tan ostentosa? Oh. Ah, me gusta, la verdad. Un armario. Mira el armario. Oye, pues no está mal, ¿eh? Un poquillo ostentosa para mí. ¿Será de la Sheila? Tiene pinta de ser de la Sheila. ¿Y esto de quién es? Ah, sí, esto es más comunal, parece. Sí, esta parece más de extra radio. Mira otra. Ah, qué curioso. A ver, ¿de quién será esta? Ah, pues mira, no está mal, en verdad, ¿no? Un poquito... Oye, pues está todo bien, ¿eh? Sí. Uy, mira, me gusta este armario. Se ve bastante gótico. Oye, no está mal, ¿eh? Ah, sí, esta parece... Esta parece una tienda así como más de... Más de plebeyo. Huele a aldeano. La del lado de Rey será la de Desmond. Sí, tiene toda la pinta, en verdad. Sí, mira qué espectáculo. Tiene porche y todo. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Tiene un nombre, pero ahora no me sale. Bueno, lo que sea. La otra, la de Sheila. Sí, tiene pinta, en verdad. Tiene pinta. Esa es de la Sheila. Me gustan.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Gerardo se ha rascado las posaderas delante del embajador de Nilfgaard. Un capo, ¿eh?
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
Lo siento. Me mama el chisme, así que a ver qué se puede hacer.
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked me to investigate the matter personally and submit a report.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Natalis. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Qué puto, ¿no? Es que, claro, ahora que sé cosas, qué puto, ¿no? Mira, mira. Qué puto.
Witchers and sorceresses don't generally share that kind of information.
I understand it's a delicate matter. All right then. Allow me to ask about something else. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Marigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
Claro. Esto es por la logia, ¿no? O algo así. O sea, claro, esto debe ser por la logia, en verdad. Me imagino. Porque se ha dicho lo del grupo y tal. Te estoy interrogando verdaderamente. Sí, qué puto, qué puto. Es que Dios, de verdad, o sea. Yo me voy a cerrar, le voy a decir. No, mi ciela. Pero claro, es que... ¿Cómo puede tomar la negativa de Gerardo? Porque el tipo este tiene que ser más largo... que qué sé yo, ¿sabes? Vamos, largo, me refiero a que tiene que ser puto para intuir cosas. Pero claro, si le digo ¿por qué te interesa? Es porque ya de por sí se está diciendo ¿y por qué te interesa eso? Ya como que Gerardo puede estar dando, como que ya puede estar dando por sentado de que la logia efectivamente existe. Que existe, pero yo no quiero que él lo sepa. Bueno, porque claro, Gerardo no lo sabe. Terrible, ¿eh?
I'm a witcher. I rarely theorize. Killing monsters is purely practical.
I don't doubt it. Though sometimes a single understatement can speak more than 1,000 words. So I thank you for your silence, Witcher. Do you have other questions?
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
Mira, mira, mira. Oye, el Dermor que está mirando ahí detrás. Porque ese es otro del que no me fío, ¿eh?
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city.
Ah, esto lo he visto.
The maid.
Bueno, listo. Quita, tonto lava, que voy a ver al Hense. ¡Qué fuerte! ¡Qué puto! ¡Ostras!
Greetings, Geralt.
Ah, mira, me quiero... No, no te vas a librar del tatuaje, me niego. ¿Te imaginas que le suelte información de la logia con Sheila mirando? Hostia, estaría curioso, ¿eh? ¿Tú te imaginas? En plan, está ahí en plan, sí, sí, la logia existe. Madre mía, si las miradas matasen, la Sheila había fulminado a este hombre, ¿eh?
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedweni court. Nothing could be more absurd.
Es que está ahí detrás. Que le quiere quitar en la corte. Hombre, a ver, sinceramente, solo por la estética yo quisiera tener a Sheila en la corte antes que a este. Solo por estética. Que sí es verdad que esta es una perra, que es mejor tener lejos. Pero ahora que lo pienso, si las hechiceras son así como pueden mantener una apariencia joven, ¿no? Por lo menos, no voy a decir eternamente, pero su tiempo de vida, por más mayor que sea, pueden tener como una estética joven. ¿Por qué no lo hace también Desmond? O sea, los hechiceros en general. Bueno, a lo mejor hay alguno que lo hace, pero mira, sinceramente, yo prefiero mantenerme joven y bella, la verdad, en ese sentido. Además, con la belleza se te abren puertas y qué sé yo. Al menos es inteligente y el otro es tonto. Es tonto. Bueno, no tan inteligente que ella, digo. Desmond es joven, pero es feo. Es ese aspecto joven. Ay, es como esa gente que tiene como... qué sé yo, 20 años y aparenta 10 más. Nada, no me interesa. Solo el chusmerío. Solo me interesaba el chisme. Me da miedo, en verdad, que aquí no... O sea, es que esta tarde estaba jugando Skyrim y, no sé, el poder abrir los cofres así tan alegremente y que nadie me diga nada, me saca de onda. Hombre, sí, la verdad es que esta tienda está mejor, ¿eh? Pasa, calvo.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Justice. Hombre, quiero justicia, verá.
Justice.
A slippery thing, I'd say. It really depends on your point of view. So, you claim you did not kill Foltest. Do you know who did?
Se lo digo. Es que no me fío. No, o sea, me voy a callar, no le voy a decir. Fuck, Hansel. Fuck. Que le den en plan. Es que Gerardo Cannon se lo diría. Gerardo Cannon le diría, es este. Bueno, venga, se lo voy a decir.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
Hostia, espérate, porque a lo mejor no debería habérselo dicho. Porque si lo sabe Hansel, probablemente se lo diga Desmond. Y si lo sabe Desmond, probablemente se lo diga Sheila. Pero Sheila ya lo sabe, porque Sheila es de la logia. ¿Te imaginas? La teoría.
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedweni saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter, the mist. the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses, and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword, a witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Obvio.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
Y si lo sabe Sheila, se lo dirá a Tri. Y no podré casarme. Yo espero que sí. Yo espero que sí pueda casar. Pero será una ceremonia sencilla. Será una ceremonia sencilla en Tucson. Sí, será muy bonito, en verdad.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Me encanta porque lo dice como... Sí, la clavé en una rueda. Y... O sea, sí, ¿no? Como... Y la que me viva. Y maldijo mi linaje, ¿te lo puedes creer? Esa perra. Yo no hice nada, Gerardo. Simplemente le metí fuego. Y me maldijo. Mira, ¿sabes qué? Bien que hizo.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
¿Cómo maldijo? Hostia, quiero saber las dos. ¿Puedo saber las dos? Me gustaría saber las dos.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody, charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Hombre, Mulita, eso sí que es fuego amigo, ¿eh? A ver, Mulita, la muchacha, tampoco es que fuera.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
¿Y por qué no la echaste? O sea, literalmente, yo tengo una tipa así, escándalo. ¿A quién se beneficiaría la muchacha? Bueno, escándalo puede ser por cualquier cosa. Yo también es que tengo la mente muy sucia. Pero... ¿qué haría la muchacha? No podía echarla porque el cónclave la escogió para él. Ah, entonces la hubiera tirado de las escaleras. Bueno, ¿qué digo? Si hubiera caído por las escaleras. Sí. La flecha que tiene en la espalda, eso fue por las escaleras. Sí, las escaleras. No, no iba a colar, no iba a colar. Porque los del conclave son súper listos. Vale, ya está.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
¡Qué miedo! ¡Qué miedo! Me han dado 1000 puntos de gratis, ¿eh? Bueno, no de gratis, no. He llegado al campamento.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Es que no quiero ir, me da miedo. Me da miedo.
Spoiled my day. Bloody.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
¿Por qué habla con ese tono? Como si quisiera seducirme. Si te dice que te desnudes es una trampa. ¡No! ¡No! No lo haré. De ningún modo. Adiós, Jeff. Que le vaya bien. Gracias por pasarse, mi estimado. No. El tiempo tira.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
Me da... Mira... Me da pena. Me da pena y grima a la vez. Bueno, venga. Bueno, una de cal y otra de arena. Bueno, venga.
I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Yo creo... Yo creo que debo sonar así cuando hablo del tuerto, ¿verdad? Así como... Bueno, no dando tanta grima, obviamente. Sí, como que... Ay, no. No todos los espectros eran... Ay, que me da mucha pena. Me da mucha pena, pero mucha grima. No quiero juzgarlo. No quiero juzgarlo tan mal. Pero como que no puedo evitarlo. Pero aún así me representa. Todos hemos sido Desmond alguna vez en nuestra vida.
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs? Is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you.
Okay.
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework.
Eso no lo hacen las mujeres. ¿Cómo funciona una maldición?
Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tesside de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
Bueno, venga, a ver si lo encuentro. Si lo encuentro, sí los leo.
Quite a tome. We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Encima misógino. Sí, es como... Bueno, a ver, entiendo que también un poco por la época. Sí es verdad que este mundo... A ver, los mundos medievales y tal... Depende. Generalmente suelen ser misóginos. Sí es verdad que... A ver, Desmond... Me ha dado la sensación de que sí es un poco misógino en ese sentido. Pero claro, no lo conozco. O sea, sí es verdad que me da mucha grimita, la verdad. Pero... Es que eso, no sé, como que me ha dado la sensación. No sé, es raro. Es raro lo que me provoca este muchacho. Bueno, a ver, muchacho fue hace 500 años.
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Tipo de verdad, o sea. No, otra... ¿Por qué es así vivo?
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
Mm. Gente de esa... A ver, digo, claro, o sea, de esa época que había mujeres misándricas, también. Pero sí es verdad que en el universo de The Witcher predomina más el racismo. El racismo tanto a las especies de no humanos como incluso también... Es que claro, si ponemos a los brujos en otra especie, como en otra especie, entre comillas, bueno, hay discriminación, mejor dicho, hay discriminación contra los brujos también. Hay más racismo, diría yo, que, hombre, sí es verdad que a lo mejor un poco de machismo, bueno, depende, ¿no? Depende de lo que sea machismo y tal, pero es más que, yo diría que es más que eso, es más racismo que otra clase de discriminación. Entre ellas el machismo, la verdad, o incluso la misandría. Misandría o misandria, ya no sé dónde pone la tilde. Es distinto tan contexto histórico del machismo porque era así, había diferencia de género y cultura. Otra cosa es ser misógino, que ya es como desprecio gratuito por las señoras. Y hablar de ellas con asco. Esperar de ellas que sean malas, manipuladoras, etcétera, porque sean mujeres. Eso es lo que siempre me ha parecido de o sea, a mí me lo estaba desde que la Sheila dijo que quería quedarse con su lugar en la corte y tal. No sabía qué achacarlo exactamente, pero digo, ¿será que Desmond es un poquito machista en ese aspecto? Que sí, es verdad que tampoco, a ver, de Hensel yo me lo espero, en verdad, sinceramente, de Hensel y de algunos que también están bastante cucu. ¿Xenofobia y racismo? Sí. Sí, totalmente. A mí me parece que son más... Pero, ¿qué es eso? No sé, este hombre me da unas vibras muy raras.
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Oh. Buenas, anime. Ay, lo he saludado. Es que como estoy entre leyendo los diálogos y estoy ahí como metida en el chisme de lo que se trae el demo con este. No sé si le he saludado. Yo veo que Desmond es misógino por varias cosas. Por la cultura, porque es gay y no le interesa tener relaciones con mujeres, por lo que no tiene oportunidad de confirmar sus estereotipos y porque en ese mundo hay muchas mujeres poderosas que son más competentes que él y se siente amenazado. Puede ser. Es que sí, o sea, puede ser como como una mezcla de todo eso. Y sí es verdad, a ver, sí es verdad que a lo mejor que por cultura, por ejemplo, ¿no? En plan que venga una mujer especial, bueno, que sea así algo más brillante que él, que a lo mejor también incluso que esté de buen ver, que esté así, que sea atractiva, le puede generar inseguridad. Después de todo, ya saben lo que dicen, tiran más 2 tetas que 2 de small. Así que no sé, yo lo veo.
You're gonna help me, Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
Es que ve, o sea, es que por estas cosas que yo no puedo con él.
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Oh, es que nadie te quiere, Desmond. Es que nadie... Ay, es que nadie te quiere, tipo. Normal, sí. Y esos Oren me los llevo. ¿Por qué puedo? Puto viejo... No. ¿Ves por qué no tienes amigos? Desmond, ¿ves por qué no tienes amigos? Porque descubro sus secretos y luego vienen los interrogatorios y las torturas. ¿Qué quiere decir? ¿Que los chivatea? ¿Que se chivatea o que los vende? O sea, sí, ¿no? Que los vende. Venda su... Desbloquea habilidad... Los vende. ¡Qué guarro! ¡Qué asco de tío, eh! ¡Qué asco de pavo, tú! No, qué asco de pavo, te lo juro, eh.
Camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air. Bunch of know-it-all.
Ahora mismo voy a mirar a ver qué contratos de brujo hay.
Here, boy.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? This mist strikes me.
Son todos wine. Mira. Buscan a mi tuerto. Son todos wine.
Leave me be, father. Leave you be? Your life's at stake.
why your mother would have my head if anything happens to you.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what Mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
Habla con el padre. Podéis liberar al duende. Oh, sí, qué bien. Para que vuelva a casa.
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
Habla con el padre del soldado veterano. Who is him?
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Necesito... Esto no es, ¿no? Este señor creo que no es.
I prefer to drink in good company.
Doesn't ring true. You don't even know me.
That's true, but I know a good man when I see him. So?
Do what you will. Everyone does what they want. My son, for instance, has decided to die. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Cidaris. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
What? Sí, me había confundido.
Lieutenant Avid, who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
Ooh.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Hen said don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Cidaris, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out?
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
Bah, me ha dado penilla.
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there wouldn't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenaries' tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Hombre, sí. Creo que sé quién es.
Leave me be, Witcher.
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
No, si todavía me lo cargo yo, eh.
I wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
You don't know me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight, and you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the Butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Edern?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
Gerardo. ¿Qué clase? Gerardo. ¿Qué clase de referencias son esas? Bueno, no, de comparaciones, ¿no? Gerardo. ¿Cómo que la... Pero no te juntes con los temerios, Gerardo. Que te ensucian la boca. Sobre todo, ves, tiene pinta de ser la más mala... Bueno, no. A ver, el que tiene más pinta de ser más mal hablado es la toalla, literal. Y ves en la segunda mal hablada. Porque básicamente son uña y carne. Entonces... Ay, no, pero me ha hecho mucha gracia lo de la monja de 12 años.
I'm not a fan of uneven fights.
How much did he pay you?
Your father could never afford my fee.
Reta a un combate a este pibe. Vale, pues vamos a partirle su madre bien macizo, ¿no? Aquí, ¿dónde está? El tronco, Gerardo.
They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil cause.
Ah,
You know
este
me, I'm
tonto.
not prejudiced.
I'm looking for Letond Avet, the butcher of Cidaris.
What do you seek?
La forma más rápida de retar a un tipo, ¿eh? ¿Y por qué son todos calvos? ¿Qué les pasa? ¿Qué pasa con los calvos?
I'm looking for the coward. Heard he picks fights with youngsters who have yet to start shaving.
What did you say?
He's a coward and a poser. You know him?
I am him, and consider yourself dead, wanderer.
We'll meet in the arena.
Yes, in the arena. Hey, Lytham! You'll be my second. We shall duel in pairs.
See you.
Ah, the alien races. We'll never understand them.
Es la forma más fácil.
Aunt, has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoresome, eh?
Unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Porque Hesse estaba empezando a tener entrada y le dio inseguridad, así que mandó a que el resto se... Claro. Tiene sentido, en verdad.
Let's go get him.
Most gracious King, noble lords, men-at-arms, shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Avet, known also as the Butcher of Cidaris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
Por Dios. Melitele, dame fuerza.
Everything's in good order. jewels. Long live King Henselt. Long live Kedwin.
Ay, no. Vaya punk. Manfred. ¿Cómo que Manfred? Se llamaba como Von Karma. Ay, Dios.
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty where the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing'll change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Anda, espérate, anda, niño.
This is between your father and me.
Who do you pray for?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carl's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Bison. Wendy Silbido. Ok. A ver, discúlpenme un momentito. Ahora vuelvo. Ok. Vale, vamos a ver esos contratos brujísticos. Wendy. No sé por qué digo Wendy. Wendy Silbido. Hostia. Claro, es que imagino que eso es de las principales. Pero claro, yo de momento no quiero hacer principales. Realmente.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Edirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
I'm done with this cursed place.
Aldrin!
Square coins. And that barking.
¿Esto qué es? Ah, esto es bastante secundaria, ¿no? Creo. Vale, de momento no me interesa. Déjenme, pero si yo quiero ver los contratos de... Qué triste. Oye, ¿y mi tienda dónde está? ¿Dónde está mi tienda? No tengo un sitio para mimir. Demonio, ala. Fuera del campamento principal. Hostia, vaya discriminación, ¿no? ¿Tengo algo que vender? Yes. Tengo cosillas. Caballero.
Yeah? You're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah.
Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
Ya. Hostia, vaya discriminación, tipo. Es verdad, estaba afuera. No me acordaba de eso. Ostras, nos echamos un póker de dados. $13-18. ¿Qué hace la mía? Espada larga resistente. No, esta ya es la que tengo yo, ¿no? Oye, los puñales los puedo vender. Porque no me hacen falta, la verdad. Me voy a poner la armadura élfica. En recuerdo a mi tuerto. No, esto era de cuero. Se la robé a Cedric en su lecho de muerte. Pues está guapo, ¿eh?
What else am I to do?
Ay, ahora no está feliz y va a hacerme mis cortes de pelo. Vale. A ver qué tengo de contratos de brujo. Y hago algunos.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet.
Mira, pues de momento solo tengo los estos. El ejército de Hensel estaba... Se puso manos a la obra. Leyó libros. Vale. Habla con los que se llaman... Habla con los que se llaman... Aodrin. Aodrin. ¿Dónde están? Esa gente. ¿Están aquí dentro?
We don't want no trouble here.
Here, boy.
Odrin. Ah, Odrin.
Odrin. Here, boy. What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Aldrin you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some sort?
Aldrin, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Odrin. Nobody quite like that cunt.
You got a black cat.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin!
Y servicio a Verita. A ver. Odrin.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin!
Odrin. Ahí hay otro, creo. Ahí hay otro, ¿no? Uy, míralo. Toma Mao.
What do you want?
I heard you calling out for Odrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Odrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot. Odrin, where are you? Odrin, where are you?
Pero...
Odrin, where are you?
A ver. Aquí no tiene pinta ninguno de que esté borracho.
Where are you?
Odrin. Ah, mira, ahí...
Damn it! This is a brothel, not a military camp.
Still looking for coins.
What else? What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
I heard you calling for Odrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Odrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like ploughing without a woman.
What?
Odrin! Odrin! Odrin!
A ver. Imagino que Odrin estará borracho. Imagino que los borrachos van a la cantina. Supongo. Aquí parecen todos bastante serenos. Por otras opciones. A ver.
Still looking for coins.
Odrin!
This mist is driving me crazy.
Here, boy. Odrin!
No me deja hablar con ellos.
Odrin, where are you?
I had a mate from Rivia, but they killed him. I don't... Greetings.
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder, so show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Aquí me da una opción, pero...
Oh my god!
Domin. A ver, que yo me entere.
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
Literalmente ha dicho que se cagó de miedo. Tío. Vale, creo que esta es otra.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
No le digas eso, Gerardo. Ni se te ocurra.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Ay, pobrecito, no quiero decirle eso, tío. Es que se ha visto una aparición así normal que se cague, o sea, no... En serio.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
I'll deal with the spectre, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Will you do it for that?
Sí, hombre.
All right.
Vale, esto no, esta es otra, pero este tiene cara de llamarse Odrin. Así que no es Odrin. Demasiadas opciones para hacerle bullying a este hombre. No. No, tío, pobrecito. Encuentra a Odrin. ¿Pero dónde coño? ¿Dónde está el puto Odrin? Atraviesa la puerta que está a tu espalda.
Odrin, where are you?
No, tú no eres Odrin. Busca por ahí. Qué bonito. Pero echo de menos a Erdin. ¡Ahí va!
Get up, you piss pump. Your friends are worried sick about you.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Yo.
Are you Aldrin?
Aldrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know. I was all la-dee-da, I'll plough you nice, I says. And she done scream at me, like a bruxa.
Listen, Aldrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says to her, I says, Square, schmer, what square? What the fuck, fish, do you mean? I wanna plough. And this cunt's prating on about square fish.
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends. They're worried about you.
Me mates? Ulf? Ulf, me brother, where is he? Ulf? Ulf?
Calm down and try not to puke on the guards.
Lleva a Odrin. Hostia, cagamos. Míralo. Pero va fatal, ¿eh? Hombre, a ver, yo en parte lo entiendo, porque con todo esto de la guerra y tal, entiendo que se pasen casi todos los días borrachos.
Calm down and stand up straight.
Darn. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going.
Halt! What's that corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Aldrin. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze. It smells like he fell out of a dwarf's arsehole.
Why, you limp arse prick! You saying I stink? Come here!
Aldrin, shut up.
Esto de ser guardia es un trabajo desagradable. Claro, es que si le digo, es mi prisionero, no cuela. Pero a ver si me lo puedo camelar. Puedo permitirme gastarme 37 monedas.
All right. Aldrin, come on.
Where do all these drunks come from? Fuck. And the mice?
Odrin.
I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Aldrin. Let's look for your friends.
Lo que tiene que hacer uno, ¿eh?
I'm going.
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right.
Vale.
Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Yo después de que una cariñosa intentara sacarme dinero y yo le dije que no y luego me dobló el máximo que podía pagarle, ya desde entonces soborno siempre pago el máximo.
10 tankers onwards and you got you like a stone. Can't even see you, prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's like Tammy's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well.
No, tipo en serio, o sea, siempre me acordaré de ese momento en el que la cariñosa me estafó.
One
Tanker 2, tankers 3, tankers 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guards up on the floor.
Mira, aquí está tu amigo.
5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your ass to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and you got you like a stone. Can't even see you prick, it's time to head for home.
Ay, madre mía.
The cock calls the dogs like Danny's bloody loud. Shut up, fall in, attack and get well back.
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
Hijo de puta que... ¿O lo he soltado o se ha soltado?
1 tankers, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guards up on the floor.
Pero mira que 3.
5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your ass to your stool.
Ay, madre mía.
10 tankers onwards and you
Venga,
got you
Audrey,
like a
mueve el
stone.
puto
Can't
culo,
even
anda.
see you prick, it's
Estás
time to
al
head for
borde del
home.
coma etílico, pero no pasa nada.
The cock calls the dogs like Dammy's bloody loud. Shoot up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Venga, Audrey, tú puedes. ¿Esta gente? Esta gente viene detrás. No, pero este es el que está peor.
Tankers 3, tankers 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guards up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6. Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around? Well, ever.
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? Now step the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we going to converse about?
I came here from Temeria.
I visited once. Beautiful country. The women there have huge tits.
People in Temeria fear Henselt. They think he'll take advantage of Foltest's death and attack from the west.
They're right. And while he's at it, Henselt will plough all his other neighbours too.
I hear people fear him more each day.
Folk fear kings just as ants fear bears, wouldn't you say?
¿Y si las hormigas se agrupasen? No sé qué decirle a esta... Bueno, sí, más o menos sé qué decirle, pero... A ver qué me dicen.
If they had any brains, the ants would hire a hunter.
That's right. Here's to the hunter!
What are you driving at?
Just interested in knowing what you think of your king.
Who are you?
I like to know who I'm drinking with.
With friends!
Your presence here is no coincidence, I sense.
I don't particularly like Henselt, and I'm just interested to know what you think of him.
There was a time I'd have put me head on the block for him.
Was?
Wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Henselt. It's true. He saved my old man in battle. Pop just lost an eye and his right hand.
But not his bollocks.
He'd not do that now. He don't look to his soldiers no more. Forgotten us, the ingrate.
Well, it's no surprise they want to get rid of him, huh?
Aldrin, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother. I'll keep no secrets from him.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel. Kills for pleasure. The son of a bitch has magic armor and plays tough. Thought he could do what he pleased until he caught Deathmold's eye. Now he's hiding. Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, he'll give them all up. Heads'll roll, I tell ya. Some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was too busy. And I don't trust this Trott. Them other coiners is all right, but Vincent's a greedy sadist.
Where can I find them?
What you mean, where? The brothel, of course. Ask for Whistling Wendy.
I'm not looking for a whore.
Once you have her, pay attention now.
Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Get it right. Except you won't get the fucker then. Ah, and give her this. I've no use for this coin. Won't buy me no beer. Wendy'll take you to them coiners.
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
Lo que te faltaba, Gerardo. ¿Estás borracho? Gerardo. Así no podemos ir a ver la toalla, ¿eh? Ay, Dios mío, qué mareo. O sea, pero hasta los soldados están en el ajo. Digo, ¿cuánta gente sabe lo de esta conspiración? Es que me da a mí que el 90% del campamento está metido en el ajo, ¿eh? Uf, ya, por fin. Todos menos de... Porque no tiene amigos. Me recuerda a Amit. En verdad. Amit es el Desmond de Hogwarts Legacy. Pero no da tanta grima. Bueno, depende. Desmond huele a cerrado. No, qué asco. Es que digo, güey, si los borrachos lo saben, ¿cuánta gente sabe esto?
Oh my God! Have you heard? They've killed Demavent and Foltest of Temeria.
Hush! That's allowed.
Sigo sin poder superar lo de Foltest. Ay, pobrecito. Me da pena. No supero lo de Foltest. Me gustaría encontrar una biblioteca porque quiero saber de los demonios. Aunque no creo que haga falta saber de demonios para ir a buscarlos, ¿verdad? Este hombre también me da pena. No, por aquí no salía. No te dio el libro... Ah, ¿ese libro debe oler? Me he equivocado de puerta. Los legendarios malditos. No veo el de los demonios. ¿Esto puede ser? No, era el de los demonios podridos, eso. No sé si... Si aquí habrá alguna librería.
What else am I to do?
En Bergen sí. En Bergen sí había librería. Porque en Bergen había enanos culturizados. Aquí no. Aquí hay puro Dwayne. Y huele peste. Huele peste a Dwayne. Menos en ese palo. Claro. Es que los Dwayne no se culturizan. En verdad. Son todos tontos. Al puticlub. A ver. Ah, pero todavía no ha terminado esta misión. ¿Sí, no? Ya la terminé, ¿eh? Yo quiero hacer un contrato de brujo. Pero la de la... ¿Esta cuál es? A ver... No, esa no. Esta es... En el puticlub hay comercio. Vale. O sea, las señoras... ¿Dónde está el puti? Ah, estaba afuera. Fuera. Vale. Se ve. Es irónico cómo la toalla está al lado del puticlub. Qué irónico, en verdad. Por el otro lado. Ah. Por aquí no se sale. Por aquí. Ah, de aquí vine.
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
Díselo tú, no te jode.
What are they doing there?
It's a common malady. A day don't go by that some dimwit don't sneak out of the camp to go to the gullies.
Vale. Lo buscaré, pero...
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
No. O sea, la misión sí, pero yo quiero... Aprende más de los demonios. Que me tienen hasta el moño. Mira dónde están.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Rods.
Ya quiero. Bueno, ve, la verdad que no me extraña, sinceramente. No sé qué estoy... No sé por qué me escandalizo.
I see you finally decided to relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You've mentioned it.
Evidently not enough for you to take it to heart. Anyway, the whores are quite decent here.
Maybe some other time.
You worry me.
Oh, ve?
Have you tried to, approach Vess?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the clean clang of steel against steel at an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know.
Literalmente. Ves infinitamente mejor que cualquiera. No seas simpático, Gerardo.
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my fingers if she wanted. But that'd be all she'd get.
And she gave up.
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
Sensato. Tú.
There's a fat chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Ahora que hay donde los medios, no tiene tanto glamour. Está bien montado, sin embargo. Nah, está bien montado.
He does what? Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war."
No me dirá nada, ¿no? Si cojo una cosilla de aquí, ¿no?
I can see that.
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
Gerardo le pregunta porque él quiere algo con B. Entendible. Gerardo y yo somos del mismo parecer. Es entendible, en verdad. Mira, un enano.
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet Leviorda would say.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book? That's worthy of praise.
Any discount on account of that?
No.
A ver esto. No. Tú no.
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
A ver qué géneros tienes tú. Buenas, Mecanitor. Apariciones. Arpía. Aquí no tengo... No, claro, eso era... Digo, aquí no tengo el de las arpías. No puedo ponerme mi narizota. Estandarte de Dune. ¿Me hará falta ese? Gárgola. Lamia. Duargi. Lommark. Brujo. Necker. Elementos de tierra. Bulbor. Driago. Sumergido. Necker. Arpías, apariciones. Trolls. Aracha, gárgola. Uy, pues no veo. Contiene información sobre la hija de Folte. Ay, habla de... Ah, claro, debe hablar de Hada. Información sobre los Coyatel, ¿eh? Duargi. Pues no encuentro ese. No lo encuentro.
What about building bridges?
Aw.
But not where there's no river. He said they do better building a highway to the town.
And are they building?
Pues no encuentro el libro.
Not a chance. Still waiting for a permit from the capital.
Voy a hablar con Wendy. Porque estaba buscando el libro, pero no aparece. Vi lo de Selle, pero... Bueno, estaba en el directo de ella. Pero yo esas cosas no las comento, la verdad. No, en esos temas no entro. Cuando te acerques al otro lado de la niebla, puedes seguir haciendo la misión. Vale. Pues esa misión sí la haré. Entonces... Vale, voy a hablar con Wendy, porque no encuentro el libro. Aunque bueno, ¿qué hora es? Hostia, es la 1 ya, tú. ¡Es la 1! Es muy larga. Porque si no es... O sea, si no es largo lo que tengo que hablar con Wendy, pues ya lo dejo hablado. Si es larga. Ah, vale, vale. Vale, es que no me esperaba que fuera tan tarde. Hablo con los personajes. Vale. Vamos a poner esto mismo. Vamos a poner esto. Vale. Voy a hablar con...
From Sintra.
What
What are you staring at? I'm not mangy.
Truth be told,
Es que el Jaskier sabe. Lo tenemos por tonto. Voy a hablar con la toalla a ver qué se cuenta. Yo no quiero que me eche la bronca otra vez. Uy, mira.
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
¿Verdad?
You're spending all your time in Roach's camp. Have you two become chums?
Chums? That's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he used to. Either he's changed or I've grown accustomed.
Maybe both.
Maybe. Besides, the camp has loads of other attractions. His men cheat me at cards, and there's a tit or two to hang the gaze upon.
If that's what you're after, there's a regular whorehouse in Henselt's camp.
How can you compare a whore's tits to Vessie's? I could buy myself the others, but hers are just to be admired.
Es que en verdad sí, Totalmente agreed. Es que no sé, yo siento que Bess es linda. A ver, sí es verdad que siento también que es muy vasta, ¿vale? Pero no sé, me da buenas vibras, en realidad. No sé, yo creo que a pesar de todo, es buena chavala.
All rested after the boat trip?
Don't remind me of that. My stomach churns at the very thought.
You could have traveled here on foot.
If I'd known it before days of rocking, I would have. And if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered myself with my own hammer before boarding that boat.
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his kind. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things probably only he can explain.
But is it worth sticking your neck out to know what was in your head before?
It is to me.
What will you do when you find him?
Ya veremos. Yo, de todas formas, no lo voy a matar.
We'll see when I talk to him, when I learn the truth. Maybe I'll see his point. And maybe I'll just cut off his head. I see you prefer the company of Vernon and his men.
The soldiery in Henselt's camp looks at me like I'm a lump of rotten meat.
Do you think they suspect you of being a spy?
Who the fuck knows what's in their bloody heads? You know what? I regret I'm not a spy. I feel like the last bloody cunt here. Somewhere nearby, my brethren are sharpening their axes, just waiting for the fog to dissipate so they can blunt them on some kid when he necks.
Joder, la verdad que sí,
Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the...
Es que tienen que pasarlo más, en verdad, los no humanos.
The count says these are plans.
Mi tuerto es el que peor lo pasa. Uy, perdona, hija, te empujo. Pero si quieres te la empujo.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
Could Henselt himself be behind the assassinations?
You don't think it's possible? Consider the Pontar Valley.
Temeria, Kedwin, and Edirn have been disputing it for generations. Only now, Temeria and Edirn are kingless.
True. Henselt might profit from the deaths of Foltest and Demavend, but covert assassinations aren't his style.
I suppose you're right. The Kedweni king seems to love a good war. Just take a look around. Perhaps that's his ruse. When the cheese goes missing from the larder, no one thinks of blaming the cat.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see two possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough. Henselt thinks he'll take Vergen easily.
A regular army will always win against a popular uprising. I know this, Henselt knows it. I don't understand why Saskia doesn't.
Maybe she'd rather die than surrender. Or she has a surprise in store for Henselt.
Possibly. Henselt keeps the precise plans of his campaign a secret.
Why haven't you set up in the Kedweni camp? Information becomes more available the closer you get to the source.
Henselt doesn't trust us, and I don't blame him. If not for this damn fog, we'd have moved even further south.
Ok, bonita. Hola con la toalla, a ver qué tiene que decir. No me echen la bronca, please. Sí, yo sé. Le di la espada a ese tuerto. Pero tú sabes, ese tuerto, la media cara hermosa que tiene. Es precioso.
Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry. Observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Vernon, por favor. ¿Qué quieres, Gerardo? Ay, mira. Vale, esto tiene pinta... Sí, esto tiene pinta de ser de la misión. Esto no se lo voy a decir. Pero qué fuerte. Que me está llamando que sí, espío... Perdona. Que somos amigos. Sí, es verdad. A lo mejor, en todo caso, para quien podría espiar es para el tuerto. Porque me camela. ¿Tú te crees que yo voy a espiar para el Henselt? Por Dios. Cuando sea un Ikemen, que venga y me hable. Que entonces sí se la espío toda.
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another whore.
Ay, no me metas en Natalio, que en Natalio me cae más.
You miss your old friend, Yorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
Ay, qué bonito es el amor. Caerá en tus redes. Si los dioses son benevolentes, caerá en mis redes. Eso suena bastante... Sí, es porque es muy gay. Él es gay. Lo que pasa es que tiene que darse cuenta. Arnold.
You need to be careful. Death Mold can't learn that you're holding a Kedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry now.
Death Mold has an excellent net of his own spies.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
¿Que se la ha cargado? Toalla. ¿Que te la has cargado? Al espía.
Why did you kill him?
What else was I to do?
On the boat, you said he was living proof of Henselt's conspiracy against Temeria.
I didn't plan it. He just didn't survive the interrogation.
Maybe you shouldn't have keel-hauled him.
If he'd been cooperative, I wouldn't have had to.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on two fronts.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
Tú allá te das cuenta de que a veces simplemente no debes pasarte los interrogatorios. ¿Cuál es la tasa de mortalidad de este hombre en los interrogatorios? ¿El 1000%?
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
Well, I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirne.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman, nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Just a hunch, and there's all the talk. Besides, to assemble an army of elves, dwarves, and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kedwen's just fighting for a better life. Edirne's fighting for life itself.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war. Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Edirne? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
Vale, esto es de la misión, así que lo dejaré para la próxima. Nos vemos, bebesote.
Those were the serfs from Bywood.
Exactly.
Es que mira qué cinturita tiene. En fin. O sea, Beth es una diosa directamente. Pero bueno, voy dejando esta vaina por aquí. Porque ha estado bien el contexto para que nos la comamos sin pretexto. Voy a guardar 30 millones de veces. No, tío, o sea, se me ha pasado cortísimo estas 3 horas y pico, ¿eh? Ahí está. No, en serio, pero cortísimo. Y en verdad, bueno, he hecho poco en realidad. Sí es verdad que las misiones en The Witcher son más larguitas, pero bueno. ¿Qué ha pasado en el grupo de Muna? En el de QBAX, no sé cómo pronunciar ese grupo. Se fue una integrante, pero no sé quién. No tengo ni idea, la verdad. No me he enterado, de hecho. Como todo ha sido puro Oguzu. Ahí está. Uy. Ahí está. No me he enterado, la verdad. Buenísimo, ¿eh?